Hey, I'm Marcus and I'm playing Crusader Kings 3. And before I begin today, I want to address something that was popping up in one of my earlier videos on the first campaign. And that was from someone who was watching along the episodes, criticizing me, and fairly, that was fair criticism, but it was harshly worded, for not playing characters according to their traits. And since Angoulême here does have similar traits than the character in question, I quickly would like to address that. As you do see, of course, Angoulême is vengeful, wrathful, and paranoid. These are traits that in combination don't make for a, mentally well person, I guess. Or a person that's kind of conflicted about several things that they do. And the question is, or the criticism was, why am I so lenient at times? Why do I pick options that are not the harshest ones? To kind of say, why don't I play him as a murder hobo, basically? So why don't I do that when the traits, quote unquote, clearly say that he should? And I do have reasons for that, and I kind of would like to divide those reasons and say, okay, these are 1, historical, B, psychological, C, personal. When it comes to historical reasons why I don't play the character, in a harsher way, in a more violent way, I do see the precedents in some events that are in the sources and so on, but they, whenever it comes to people murdering each other and it always serves a purpose. We hardly see any events in the Middle Ages where cruelty was enforced that didn't serve a direct purpose, that was beyond just revenge or whatever. And that is how I like to play this. Secondly, there's no autocratic rulers at that age, so every kind of decision that we're making here that is for Angoulême should always be a decision that several people have privy to and influence and so on. So yeah, this is not a 16th, 17th century ruler that can just decide things on a whim. There's more people involved. Then we are still in the 11th and 12th century. That is a time where Christianity was really on the rise, and having more influence over rulers, over the worldly law, and so on. We do see, obviously, when it comes to, let's say, Renaissance Italy, right, in the 14th, 15th century, there you have these kind of murder plots and people scheming and poisoning and whatever, way more prevalent. And I would take that into account if I was playing at that point in time. Yeah, but that's the kind of historical frame here. Why I don't like kill people all the time or torture people or whatever. Secondly, the psychological aspect. I guess it is easy to pathologize a person based on, well, let's say they just get these 3 traits, right? So you have vengeful, wrathful, paranoid. Okay, that's a person, I don't know, borderline personality disorder or whatever it is. If that was the case, then a third of the people in this game have severe mental disorders. And I don't think that's the kind of intention that the developers had. It is there in the choices that you make, right? The stress system and so on. And yeah, but I don't like to play it that way because I don't believe people are that kind of, cookie cutter insane or whatever when it comes to these traits. So Raymond Guillem here does not have a personality disorder. His traits are directions. They are not the end result of something. And I do my best to kind of show it in some things that we do. We did have a murder plot in here. He did execute someone, and so on. So that is there, but I really just see no reason to go above and beyond and say, okay, we need to persecute people and jail a lot of people, torture them, kill them, and so on. He does not have a personality disorder. He's just someone who doesn't take a slight and forgives it. He's someone who gets angry, makes emotional decisions, and he is not someone who would trust someone easily. Instead, likes to keep this very tight circle of people around him that he does trust and hardly brings anyone new in there. That is the kind of thing I'm trying to portray with him. So there's that. Then lastly, personal reasons. I, as a person, despise violence in any kind of form. I don't relish in it, and whenever that kind of thing happens in here, you would have seen that I don't like to do this in a gratuitous kind of way. So it happens, it is there, let's be over with it. So that's just my personal thing. I don't like the whole torture aspect and so on. I don't even think it's that much of a medieval thing. I might be romanticizing it when it comes to that. But as far as I know and what I've read, there's little evidence that we have that kind of thing in the 11th or 12th century. As is this whole concept, let's say, of a dungeon. Right, your dungeons contain no one important. Show me a source that definitively says that these spaces below the donjon, but that's where the word comes from, or the Bergfried or Burgfried, as it's called in German, were used as prisons. There's no evidence for that, as far as I'm concerned, or as far as I know from the sources. And yeah, there was really no reason to do that kind of thing. You only held people captive when you wanted ransom for them. I guess we're going back to historical reasons here. So, yeah. I don't like to do that, to have people here in a dungeon or whatever. It doesn't make much sense to me historically. But there you have it. All different kinds of reason why I don't like to highlight the violence and everything that the game offers. And I really don't like it that the game just offers murder as in the vanilla game, right? The only thing that you can do to antagonize someone else is murdering them. Okay. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But anyways, okay, that's my rant about that. Just wanted to quickly say a few words about that. So let's get into the game. And we've left here last time where we're still in this war that we don't really support that much. It's about the Kingdom of France. There we go. Oh, by the way, did I have the music turned off? Oh, there we go. There we go. Music. Ding, 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 ding. So we are in this war for the Kingdom of France that we could potentially win, but the problem is that the King of Burgundy is waging this other war well, I guess he's defending himself against the Reich, against the Holy Roman Empire, which is something he definitely was going to lose. And that's kind of creating this two-front situation where he's constantly switching back and forth between East and West, and he cannot win both. He should definitely just call it quits in the other war, just release his lands over here in Romagna. Why does he need them anyway? And since I'm here and I can't really compete with these two armies, I guess I will just disband them for the moment. They are not coming down here. We are relatively safe. And if he decides to come back, I'll raise them again and then we can fight with him. But not like this, no. Before we start with Angoulême and what he's going to do, I thought let's just have a look maybe at the vassals in our realm, because there's some quite interesting things happening among them. And well, firstly, we can go through our lands in the north, and that is the Gothian diaspora here, where we do have these vassals and lands inside of the Kingdom of France. And that is again where the game does not reflect these kind of historical circumstances. I mean, right now we are sworn to the King of Valencia, right? That's our own Salvator here. But these lands are inside of France, technically, de jure. And that would mean that we are also a vassal of the King of France. And we would also swear him fealty for these lands that, are within our rule, but that are inside the Kingdom of France. That's how it would be, historically. But it isn't. So, there we go. We do still have the County of Eu, or at least Count Fulkin here does rule there. He's now 55, not doing that well, also has taken to the bottle, as I see. He's currently in Regency, that means he's not even there. Or it might be that there's an entrenched Regency from his son. Alright, so we're gonna have to deal with him sooner or later. He's not a dwarf, right? I think none of his children are. Yep. So yeah, definitely a character. He's been a chancellor for us for a long time, because that's, I mean, he's the best chancellor you can probably get in the whole world. Who's there currently? Oh yeah, we have Audwin in there, because at some point Fulkin was in hiding, and let's keep it like that for the time being. He's sick anyway. We shouldn't put too much stress on the poor man. Yeah, other than that, he is relatively secure. The family is secure over here. Does have all these types of alliances that help him, of course. Being a great diplomat would help him with that. So there we go. Now, when we go south here, obviously there's still Angoulême, our Angoulême that we've built up for so many episodes, and that's now in the hands of Count Albert of Angoulême. Yeah, I guess who's doing all right too. Still not sure about his son, since he tried to murder my own aunt. That's not something we endorse. That's why we kind of like separated them. He's now here, and she's over there at her sister's court. But then it gets interesting, because here we do have Count Vesian of Bayac. And as you do see, Count Vesian obviously is our steward, and someone that we've trusted greatly over the past few years, who has supported us in wars, in internal wars, been a loyal steward, doing great work in that regard. And you do see that he does have a wife here, and she is deceased. And when we find out the reason why, is she was garroted on Count Vesian's orders. That is a very harsh punishment. And And you think, yeah, why did that happen? There is their latest son. He's only 1 year old. There is nothing saying that he was illegitimate of any kind, right? That's not something that's mentioned here. Of course, she does not have any memories left. Yeah, and we see here there's not really anything that indicates what was happening here and why he did that. Maybe she was scheming. That could definitely be something, right? She's paranoid, callous, ambitious. That would be a good indicator. Maybe she even schemed against him. And that was the way he decided that he was going to end this scheming. Now, the thing is, she is a Bonacio. And who are the Bonacio? Her brother is Count Baudois of Cerdagne. A man close to our heart, and that's not a good thing. He's paranoid, vengeful, and sadistic. Oof. That does speak pathological, right? That's too much. He rules here in the Pyrenees. What we don't see right now is, he has these nice locks, and his first 3 sons all have these very nice locks. Maybe we can just take a look at that for a moment. There we go. You see it? They have these auburn locks, or these, kind of bronze-colored locks, all but the last son. And so that's a kind of the Bonacio dynasty for you. So yeah, there we go. They are now rivals, or the count here is now rival with Count Vesian. That's going to end in tears at some point. I'm pretty sure of that. So there's going to be people dying, and I guess there might even be. I only have house traditions at this point. This could end in a feud, definitely. There we go, perseverance now. Currently not feuding. Help! Oh god! Okay. That's them. So there's the kind of conflict we currently have in between our own vassals. Coming back to Gotia now, we do see that we have this this tendency to have lands in the south, and then the lands in the north are in the hands of the vassals. That shows our direction, right? I pointed that out in the last episode. We are more inclined to look towards the south and the southwest rather than the north. There's Count Audouin, who's now called the Merciful. As we do see, he's forgiving. And Count Franck, who is well again. He was, I think he had consumption and was in very bad health. Now he's better. He's actually back. He's a survivor, that man. Born, not the brightest, but has made the most of it, I think. Very admirable is our Count Franck. And then we have Count Ruben of Gerona. He is one of our, closest advisors. Although I do believe last time something did happen, right? As we do see, we're now friends with him as well. So yeah, there we go. We greatly rely on him. That is actually a concern to a degree, as our spy master. So he's the one who deflects all the harm that's incoming. As we do see, there's still people out and about that try to murder us. And that's a great concern, obviously. But there we are. It's at minus 92%. He's telling us that he has this under control, and he's going to find the culprits, right? Soothing us to that degree, even if it's very stressful for us to know that there are people out there that wish us harm. And that's the kind of state of the current vassals that we have. And just something that I noticed that I didn't see last time is, if you have a look at King Salvator here again, he is currently betrothed to Sibylle de Normandie, and they will marry soon, and then they probably have children. But if that was not to be, you do see who's currently his heir. So that would be us. Currently, Raymond Guillem is the heir to 2 kingdom titles. Oof. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be, and I don't think he actually wants that. He wants to be the king of Aragon, and then he wants to, kind of reclaim these parts here together with the king of Valencia. But I guess I wouldn't mind. I guess he wouldn't mind if he were to be king. But I think that's not going to happen here. Alright, yeah. Okay, going back to the council. I did say that I probably won't put Fulkeen in that position again. He's ailing now. He shouldn't travel that much. Arduin is a good replacement. Very good replacement in that regard. But we could actually have a look into bringing Albert back to court. He's someone we would like to have on the short leash. So that he's not starting to plot or any kind of thing. He's also one of the powerful vassals. So I guess Radolf has to take this step back. It's actually good that we have disbanded this army here. That would have been or could have been some kind of headcanon problem. Not in the game. But if you say you revoke positions from someone who's currently leading an army, he might try to use the army to, make himself heard. So now, we are going to reinstate Albert here as the marshal. And let's see what else I have on my little list. Perona here is still doing the managed domain thing, but as we do see, we currently would be able to have foreholding even, so she can go back to assisting. There you go. Did that just change to 7.5? No, I guess that was because I got rid of the army, I guess. Oh yeah, and going back to the knights, I had this earlier rule that I would like to use again, and that was that mayors should not be knights. Right, only having them in this very particular role. There we go. We are. Also, yeah, counts should not be in that role either. There you go. Everyone's forbidden right now. Or a lot of people are. But I guess that's fine. Counts shouldn't be knights because they should be able to raise their own armies, lead their own armies, not fight in our army. And the mayors should be restricted to their positions. If we give them the ability to have arms, then they might get ideas. Baron Radolf, that's totally fine. He's a baron. He can definitely be in our army. I guess that's it, right? Always force accolade knights. For whatever reasons, if they're not knights, then we lose the accolade. I don't like the accolade system. I think I've said that before. Right. Now, I did see here that obviously King Santal of Navarra, of the great house of Poitiers, is married to a Taillefer. Is currently not in the best state of health, having cancer actually. Poor Bertraneta. But they do have children, 3 sons in fact. And I do believe, she's far away from us, right? Second cousin once removed. That we could have some kind of marriage deal with them to kind of ensure, we have this support from over here. Would also coming in handy once he is taking over these lands, so he doesn't, fall into our back and try to reconquer Angoulême here. So there's his sons, Vaquera. Let's see if we can do something with him. At our court, we do have our daughter Navarre. We have our oldest daughter is Sancha. Let's see. It's at a -7. That's something we can work with. That's definitely something we can work with. So we can have a look into, what good could we do with him? I guess at this point we can't really sway him because he's still a child. Problem is, if we wait longer, he might find a marriage on his own. What's this mentor option here anyway? Mentor in diplomacy, or mentor in martial stewardship, and so on. Is that something that we would do? Kind of offering him some help, maybe that would make him like us more, would also, gain some influence over him. He is actually trying to be better in intrigue. So yeah, let's try that. Let's try to mentor him in intrigue. Don't know how this works. Let's see how it works. It's apparently a personal scheme. 38% success chance, okay. Intrigue and learning goes into it. Targets learning and ambitious. Okay, that's not that much. But yeah, let's see. Other than that, what else could we do? I mean, offering courtiers is something that I think would give us a kind of like little boost in opinion, but he only would want to have one of our acclaimed knights, and that's not something we're going to part with. I mean, yeah, obviously offering guardianship, but then again, yeah, he's not going to do that, obviously. Offer a hostage. No, we're not going to do that. Yeah. That's the kind of only options that we currently have. If that does not work out, we will have to see if we can go for the younger sons. That's fine too. Let's start here, and then we will see what's going to happen. So at 1153, so we're almost 100 years in the whole playthrough. Always taking my time. It's always like 3 or 4 years per episode, so kind of consistent in that. Finished his promote culture task. Yeah, the majority culture is still Mozarab here, so I guess he can continue. Let's see how the tensions are. That's a minus 4.4%. Okay, I guess that's not that bad, but it could be better. So there we go. Educating children, always good. Oh, that's not what I wanted to click on. Oh. Count Albert's inherited contract obliges him to more than you have collected. Okay. Feudal taxes are increased. So it's a favor or tax increase. Let's see. What is our current contract saying? Oh, he's at normal taxes. I don't like to put people at high taxes when I don't have to, because that kind of pisses them off, I guess. So there we go. Yeah, no, in that case, I'll gladly take the favor. There we go. Now he owes us. It's an enemy escort, I guess. Okay. An ally joins the war. Duke Deacon. Alright, that's that one. And that one. Okay, he's in both of these. Not going to change much, I guess. Also fighting against Ireland. I think he's the Normandy ruler out there. What a shame. What a shame indeed. Oh, we can pay homage to Salvator. Oh yeah, I think we had that before, right? We can't, or we would gain no renown because he is uncrowned. And it should be tied to his coronation. And he should be doing something. I still have that mod installed, so he could do coronations outside of the coronations activity. Let's see what and if he's going to do that. I guess he does not have that many funds. So, yeah, likely not at this point. Oh, we can make love to Perona. Yes, of course we do. There we go. It's an amorous thing. Good stuff. lots of stuff in here, actually, right? I still could declare wars against Ibiza or Fraga. Well, that would be against... Whoop. My spy master has come to me with grave news. Well, we do not yet know. Someone is plotting to kill my knight, Arnaud Miro. Oh no, not Arnaud Miro. Okay, I guess we have to go against that. Ooh! Oh! Oh! Ulrich has died under mysterious circumstances. Blimey. What is happening there? Yikes. Was there a murder scheme in here? Did I forget about it? Oh, that wouldn't be good if I did. I think... He was back in Aragon, wasn't he? I don't remember that right now. It's been a week. He died under mysterious circumstances. I don't remember what enemies he had. Oh, I really want to know more about this. I could find secrets. I guess we could send him here. 23 months. That's quite a lot. And we need him to disrupt schemes. No. I'll send him back. Maybe finding secrets at our own court? That's only 2 months. Yeah, let's have a look. Maybe someone from our court was involved in this. And then we'll see. I inherited some things from him. His jewel circlet. Yeah. I guess what we should do is in that case giving him a good burial. Need to have some coin before we can do that, but that is definitely something we will do. Okay. Ulrich. What a shame. Oh, there we go. The hole my brother Ulrich's death has left in my heart remains, clawed upon each time I think of his foul killer and the justice that remains to be served. Day after day, the cruel logic of revenge dominates my thinking, fueled each night in fitful dreams, where I see Constantin and all House Angoulême racked by the same grief my family endures. Oh dear. Yeah, I guess this is... he's our friend. He is our friend, and he is our nemesis. And that is the point in time where he really believes, and we did say that he's emotional. He is not looking at this, yeah, in that kind of way. He's not at our court. Can I actually challenge him to a fight? He would accept that. I guess that's definitely something we're going to do. So, let's say. We are starting a feud. Taillefer against House Feud. That doesn't necessarily mean they are going to go into a feud as well, as far as as I see. 212 stress. Jesus Christ. Oh, that would kill him. No. Yeah. Come on, guys. He is emotional. He is not thinking clearly. His brother has just died. That would leave him concerned for his own health as well. And he knows that Charles was doing something. Always had been scheming behind his back. Now fleeing the court, that makes him even more guilty. See, his wife is still here. I guess she's not involved in these kind of... Although she is the daughter of a traitor. Let's not forget about that. Well, okay, yeah, let's keep that in the back of our minds. No. Yeah, authority comes from nobility. And he definitely does not earn to be a nobleman. There we go. Challenge him to a fight. And we see how that goes. There we are. We meet him. He is, I guess, where is he currently? Inside, of Shenshir, okay. At the court of Amir Ulamara Muent Ibn Agafai of Shenshir, okay. Finding refuge in the Muslim parts of Spain, I see. Collaborating with the enemy, perhaps. For a few brief moments, Charles and I pace in lazy half-circles, each watching for an opening. I heft my sword, ready to defend myself, while he clutches his axe firmly to hand. This fight may only be till first blood. Shouldn't be. But that doesn't ease my nerves. There should be some kind of options in the end where it's like, no, I definitely kill him. He is inside my guard, his axe speeding towards my heart. It's only by the narrowest of margins that I dodge backwards. Yeah, expert onslaught. That sounds good. Even lose some stress because you're wrathful. There we go. I leap into action, launching a flurry of quick slashes, driving myself hard against Charles' guard, wearing him down with each expertly timed strike. Charles shifts into a defensive stance, his axe forming a damned near impenetrable wall of perfect parries between me and him. My form is deteriorating, okay? And Charles' stance is formidable, I see. I guess we just try the same thing again. I guess he's not the most skilled of fighters. I guess he does things with his poor strength and brawn. So there we go. Strike again, and parry again, and so on. Now my form is beginning to recover a bit. He's still formidable. Jesus Christ, he only has 9. Evenly matched with victory balancing on the knife's edge. The knife's edge, you say? There it is, my knife. Fool, take this. My sword makes a quick slash one way, only for me to draw a fresh dagger with my offhand and lunge at Charles as he attempts to parry. Charles' retort is carefully calculated, waiting for precisely the right point to reply with several quick slashes of his axe. Still formidable. I guess. Like a viper, with immense speed, you strike at a momentary weak point in Charles' guard. Yes. There we go. With unerring accuracy, I hurl myself, sword first, at a blind spot in my opponent's guard. Charles, presumably seeing his life flash before his eyes as my weapon dives towards his heart, rushes to parry. I allow myself a crooked smile, hooking my weapon into his awkwardly, and with a hefty flick, turn a kill shot into a disarming. Charles' axe sails off and away through the air. The bout won, I make a rather showy point of laying my weapon's point against my foe's heart. The yield is almost as quick as my initial sword blow. I guess he would have had a hard time not going for the kill there. There we go. But I guess it is time now. We do have to get rid of him. Would like to do this openly, I guess, right? Like we just did. Murdering him behind his back, that is something that we would think that he would do. Or that he did. Right? Nevertheless, it's the only real thing that he has in his hands right now. Making sure that he cannot harm anyone anymore. Getting rid of him. So, who's going to help us in this noble cause? His own brother! Oh dear. And that would tell us something. He is coming forward. You see, he's eager. He's eager to say, my lord, let me help you. I will get rid of my traitorous brother. That is commendable. That definitely redeems the House d'Angoulême, should this be, obviously, going according to plan. So, yes. Him being the assassin here. That's just great. That is awesome. And then we have our other knight, Clemence, here, helping. There we go. 90%. Great stuff. Now we need good infiltrators. More difficult to find. There's our friend, Estefania. We trust her with that. Yeah, that will be a good choice. Let me see who could be a good footpad. Oh, a Robert. Okay. Well, let me just look into this again. Then she would be the one that we choose. Yeah. We know we can trust her. She's a friend. There we go. Now, a footpad. Robert Taillefer, the leper. I guess that would work. Like, he would be someone, you know, under a disguise, or yeah, just like being that leper who's just roaming through town, and people don't really look at him and let him do his thing. Yeah, I guess that is a good idea. And someone to provide an alibi. Let's have a look. Oh, hardly anyone wants to do that. Like, don't want that. Please don't make me. Ow. Can be convinced, Count Franck. But yeah, by doing stuff like this, offer a guaranteed seat on the council. Cannot do that. Won't offer a hook on myself. Yeah, prestige is alright, but yeah, not anything else. Ehrenberger here. Yeah, prestige is not enough. Would have to offer a hook. Thing is, what can she do with that hook, really? She's at our court, she's an older lady. Her children are well off. Don't want to be indebted, though. Right, and you do see 222 critical stress. Yeah, no. I'm not giving people any favors just for these kind of things, no. We'll have to make do with this kind of setup here. It's a 57% secrecy anyway. And I guess in that instance, we don't mind if people find out. I think rather contrary. Yeah, why not? Let people know that he defended the honor of his house. Alright, there you go. Yep. Lost some more stress. And we do hope the wound festers. There we go. Ah, the novice steward trait. Very good stuff. There we go. We are being the steward of Valencia. That's giving us more coin. Charles d'Angoulême. Yeah, pin him. There we go. Oh, what do we have here? I guess it's that time of year when... yeah, he's gone into hiding. And we all know why. Because Count Boudoir is after him hard. He will not rest. Not at all until this is done and dusted. Let's put Audouin in this position again. Is that the time where we call back Fouquin? Say that this is a time where we definitely need him. We need people from our family in these trusted positions. Alright, let's go with Fouquin again. He's in bad health, sure, but he'll have to make do. Oi, oi, oi. Not off to a good start here. 14 living members, blimey. There we go, mostly children. I don't want the whole family to suffer from this. And they're definitely not feuding. Or tell us something. He needs to be gone, Charles needs to be gone. I don't think his family is to blame as a whole, but right now they're under suspicion. And Constantine has already taken that first step and said, no. I'll show you how loyal I am to you. That's good stuff. That's something, I mean, when we do say he's not forgetting a slight, I think the opposite is true as well. He doesn't forget when someone does something for him, goes beyond his way to deliver. There we go. She schemed from the shadows to have Penelope murdered. That was our grand aunt. A bastard, but a Taillefer nevertheless. Alright. I guess. Is there anything we can do? I guess we could blackmail her. That's a strong hook. And he's conniving, right? That's definitely his thing. He's emotional and stuff. We know that. Blackmailing her to gain a strong hook makes sure that she stays put. There we go. And I guess that's also our opportunity to bring her into the scheme. There we go. Yeah, use the hook. Cannot be used again for 5 years. Yeah, fine. There we go. Now she has to work for us. Navarre has shown curiosity of her ancestry and is growing to be more like a child of House Taillefer. Now she's vengeful. We've kind of gone away from the callous people, now we're all vengeful. Isn't that nice? I guess it isn't, but yeah, there we are. That is our current setup. Oh, she's learning from Ehrenberger as well. I guess she's learning from someone who knows how to do these things, right? Oh, we can train for a tournament. Where is the tournament? Emir Arif, I see. Oh, he's over there in Africa. No, we don't bless the rains. No, he's not going there, I think. Could we actually? Would that be possible? Let's see. No, it's definitely we would go by sea, obviously. May, June. No, that's not working anyway. Nope. Oh, we don't have a caravan master. Oh, Ulrich was the caravan master. Ugh. Ay. Arnomi Rodetos. Yeah, I think that's a good choice. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let's go for improving skills at this point. I guess we don't need to do that right now because we are not in a fight. Yeah. Oh yeah, but do I do the train for tournament option? I guess there's no harm in that. Although, I don't know, training with Albert. And in this current climate where he doesn't trust people, no, I don't think we will do this. Nah. Not going to do it. Oh, we do get an intrigue perk. Ah. There we go. Just in time. Just in time. Swift execution. There we go. This should kind of boost our little plot. He's certain that my acquaintance, Christina, is scheming against my friend, Constantin. Aha. House of Wessex. I guess there's not much I can do about this, but I can let her be known as a traitor. There we go. Yeah, of course, we do help Constantin. I guess when this is done and I get the option to say end the feud, even if it costs him stress, I think I would do it. Again, that is because of Constantin. He would also be the head of the house, I think. And we just hope that not too many people of them get actually murdered. Oh, there we go. He's certain that Constantin, my own friend, is scheming against my current master, Arnaud Miro. Yeah, he's not supposed to do that. He's not even his rival. Arnaud Miro de Tos, yeah. Is that a point I would even say true or not? I would not accuse him. He is important. He's important for this scheme here. And we don't want to, yeah, kind of weaken his position. If we oust him now as a murderer, or someone who plots murder, then in headcanon it would be more difficult for him to get closer to Charles, maybe. I guess you will not accuse him in this instance. That's a practical decision. But now we have Robert here. It's the same thing. He's our footbat. He is important. He's scouting, like, the scenery, setting up the... Oh no, but he's scheming against Constantin. Oh, that's a different kind of matter. That is indeed a different matter. I cannot allow for that. I mean, as you do see, I'm not doing this on a just kind of way, right? He's not there to say, okay, you're murdering, that is bad. No. That's not his point. But rather, he sees this individually and what suits him and what doesn't. Murder, in this case, is just a tool. A tool in the toolbox that's to be used. And that is not something we want to endorse. The option is now to throw him in jail and let him be known. I guess throwing a leper into jail... I guess you could banish him from court then. Is that something we truly want because he's still in this too? Now let him be known. There we go. Has to run around with the shame of plotting. Just check. Yeah, I think most of these are not going to go anywhere. This one here is actually growing still. 83 success chance. Although I am guessing that with him dead, that might lose some of its potential, because he's definitely involved in that. I can pardon Constantin. We'll wait with that. Would pardon him. What do we have here? Count Ardwan is a non-believer. Okay. I guess that's concerning, but not something that we... Yeah. Need to look into that carefully. Like, do not care that much. There's a betrothal he's arranging between him and Uraka. I guess she was betrothed to Ulrich. Oh, and what happened to his betrothal then? We just... Okay. Don't know why he broke up the other one. Maybe she's dead. Okay, let's check this. On paper, this is fine, but we need to check the kind of steps between them. So Salvatore going back to his father, Raymond Berenguer. From him, I think we go to Guillaume. From him to Robert, I think we have 3 now. We have 4. And we have 5. Count that again. 1, 2, 3, and where was he again? There, I think, right? 4, 5. Yep. But I guess it's all right. I guess in total it's okay. Like I said before, this whole 7-step rule is something we cannot maintain at this point in time, because everyone is related to everyone else. That's yeah, that's a given. All right, our daughter Navarre has come of age. Okay. Let's look for someone to educate her. Learning education. Admirable. Yeah, I usually say I want to have a female guardian. Clemencia here. Yeah, why not? There you go. Anyone else that needs it? Oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I think that was a long time coming. My uncle, Count Albert, is scheming against me. And in this case, this is not about... Yeah, something light. This is about This one here, it's about murdering me. There's no way I would let this go. Obviously, he is losing. He's going to lose everything in this instance. Yeah, definitely take Angoulême back from him. Need a new marshal. Don't think in this climate he would trust Baron Radolf here, but rather, yeah, putting it all on one card, right? But he is, I guess that's what he does. He trusts his friends, and not many people, apart from that. He knows Constantine is a schemer and so on, but he doesn't scheme against me. And he schemes for me. So having him in this position here, knowing that he could lead troops, that is definitely something I prefer over someone like Radolf, who doesn't like us. Yeah, let's go with Constantine in this case. There we go. There we go. Now, he is currently, there we go, traveling towards us. So I guess I cannot... yeah, revoke the title because... Oh, he's an ally still. I see. Oh. Because he's an ally. That is unfortunate. That is truly unfortunate. That was kind of the thing we had in place to make sure he stays put. Oh, how do we get rid of that? What is the alliance based on? It's negotiated. Ah, he attempted to escape. As we do see, he was not the main culprit. That was just something he engaged in. So there's someone else pulling the strings here. How we have poetry about legacy. As if I'm already dead. Judith. I have my eyes on you as well. Oh dear. Yeah, what do we do with him? Let's wait until he's here. No, not that again. Not that again. The question of each time. Game, come on. That's a bit stupid. I can't question her each time. As I've did that before. He's always losing opinion of me. It's always the same. I'm pregnant. What? Who's the father? It's like every time. It's like the Simpsons episode where Maggie was born, and each time Marge announces that she has a child, he kind of gets rips his hair out. Yeah. I don't believe her. No, I guess I only needed to hear her say it. Yeah. And now my arousal causes stress. Oh no. What is this? Ah, there we go. His coronation ceremony. So I think he's using the mod. He's not using the activity, which is good. Or is it activity phase? Wedding, banquet. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, we will go there. That is something we need to attend to. But we do have some time. Aha! Grand Master Richard of the Order of Alcantara. As our Order of the Order... Alcantara grow. As our order grow, okay, we need more land from which to organize our defense of the Catholic faith. The city of Cardona is perfectly suited to our purpose, and we wish to lease it into service for our cause. There we go. City of Cardona. Where is it? Why don't you just give me the option to... There we go. So that is in our lands in Barcelona. So... 370 gold. That's obviously good. Payar Sobira. City of Payar Sobira. Where is that? That is up here. I guess when it comes to their actual function, that they would be better suited when they are here, because right there, yeah, he's further away from this area here. I guess, yeah, why not? Why not? There we go. Oh, what's that? Count Frank instigated a revolt? Okay. Yeah, interesting. Against whom? That would be me, right? Oh no, it is a coronation ceremony. I think that is the official activity. Well, let's see. We will have a look. 4 months. I think mine's about 2 months, so we can go. Yeah, now we have that much money. What do we do? I guess invest in the military. That is something I want to do, definitely. Maybe at this point in time also get some more mangonels, right? We need more power when it comes to sieges. Yeah, still sadly, these are at level 2. Always remain at level 2. So close. I need to do something. I guess I need to do a hunt or something. He's not the guy to go hunting, right? Because that would... Yeah, paranoia and hunting doesn't match well. Oh. Our alliance expired with Alto Aragon. Oh, that could actually be... Let me see. He's still not married. And let's see if he is willing to do that now. Because we have less alliances now. That might actually... Yes! There we go! There we go. Yeah, of course, he is vastly inferior right now, but he is the heir to the Kingdom of Navarra and Galicia, as you see here, and the Duchy of Aquitaine. Jesus Christ. So, yeah, of course. Send that proposal. That's going to secure us. How far are we? 4 months. Is he... No, he's still not here. Alliance formed. Nope. Why is he not moving? Oh, a relic merchant! A foreign merchant has come to my court and offers me a relic for sale. This is said to be a gold amulet with iron filings from the great? Not from the grave? Of St. Lawrence, brought by the merchant from Roma. Yeah, of course. No, I'm not going to invest 450 gold that I don't have into, yeah, this. Oh, there we go. Alduin is here to pay homage. Of course, we will let you do that. Serve me well. And that even gives us some renown. I think we're close to the next dynasty perk. Or even there. Let me check. Okay, there we go. General opinion plus 10. That is going to help us for what is going to happen. Max sway schemes plus 1. We need to do that more often then. Now that we have the ability to do it even more. And I guess he will need to sway people a lot. Yeah, because guys, I've kind of... I think in my head this is a done thing. What else can I do with him? He plotted my murder, crying out loud. I can banish him. Yeah. I guess that is still harsh enough a punishment. That won't do. That won't do either. Yeah, that is even considered an act of tyranny, as you can see there. Yeah. But yeah, banishing him is an option, because the other option would be executing him. And I guess there we go with the kind of historical explanation from before. he would be like, I want to kill him, I want him dead. And now you have all the people around him. Well, like, that's unwise. Like, right, you know, someone like Fulkin, right? He would be there and say, well, I totally agree that my, what is it, nephew, I think, is a terrible bastard and needs to be gone. I don't think it's a wise decision to do that. Bring the house against you, destabilize your reign, banish him. That will make him lose all of his honor. That's something that's of value as well, right? All right, there's this thing here, Rosalind, and yeah, okay. No, just go. There you go. He will lose all of his honor, and that is worth something in this day and age. There you go. And again, there's the torture option. Yeah. Would he take it out on him? Maybe that's the kind of thing that we do here. Okay, he's like, yes, I cannot execute him, but I can harm him. And I want to. And of course, I want to know who the co-conspirators are. So yeah, if he has a secret, then we will know. Okay, yes, let's do that. Obviously a harsh thing to do. Obviously not going to make us popular. Oh dear. Go back to that in a moment. These rats might seem shy, I say, as I strap the bucket to Albert's exposed chest, but once it gets warm in there, they will do anything. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, it had to be done, I guess. Ugh. We'll come back to that in a moment. We have to deal with him for now. Ay. That was kind of okay. Well, I guess we just did that. Yeah, I guess I can wait for the screen that tells me about the outcome of the torturing. The Cornish claim on the county of Angoulême. What? William. I guess he's a son of Beatrice Cormo. That's a... How dare he? No, of course we declare for our liege. I mean, that's preposterous. Yeah. There he goes. I mean, come on. Cornwall. Tuh. I guess that's the other remaining Normandy guy. Claim on Angoulême. My ass. I guess, yeah, I'm not going up there. I have lead my whole army around Iberia just to go there. That'll be a bit stupid. Since we're also at war with France, technically. So yeah, no. But if he comes around to getting actually to Angoulême, then I'll definitely go there. Anything else I need to do in here? I can ask for a pardon. Oh! He does have an imprisonment reason against me. Why is that? What did I do? I'm so harmless. I'm just a poor boy. Nobody likes me. Yeah? I guess I'll ask for a pardon for anything. Yeah, of course, that's called off now, his coronation there. That's, oh... I hope he got the money back for that, at least. That would be a shame. Okay, let's wait for the outcome there of the torture. Alright, there we see. We can at least trust Salvatore here. Your plea is just, and I find myself swayed by your arguments. I hereby pardon you of any and all current crimes in the eyes of the King of Valencia. In perpetuity, you shall remain a free man. There we go. I am not a number, I'm a free man. Why am I citing so many songs today? I don't know. Oh, and there we go. We actually mentored him successfully. Okay. Let's see. He will gain opinion of me. Alright. Good for you, Vaqueras. There you go. You can thank me later. Yeah. This is at 79%. 7 advantages right now. Is it at the... It is at 90 right now, right? So we could execute now. I guess we won't wait until we have more. I think he wants this done. He wants this over with. There we go. My agents have succeeded in murdering Charles. One less Angoulême to worry about. Clement's hireling executed our plan perfectly. In the dead of night, the man snuck through a gap, scouted in the roaming patrols, let himself into our quarry's chambers with a stolen key, and brought Charles' wretched existence to a wet, gurgling end. I have covered my tracks well, and if anyone suspects me of being behind the attack, then they do not dare to say it out loud. Yeah, and I guess that's it, right? Justice is served. Yeah. Yes. Huh? Now he's my rival. Okay. He's dead. He cannot be my rival. He's dead. Okay. Right. There you go. That's the yeah, I guess that's just happened. Why is it still there? Okay, there we go. Ah, What's here? Royal Court. There's Randolph de Ware. My perceptive master of the hunt has been making a great showing of himself, and all are agreed the Gotia game has never been so rich. I'm pleased to see him poke his head into my throne room, fresh from the wilds, with a pressing question. My Marquess, some of your vassals have been asking for my help with their game, but I also have plans to improve your hunting grounds. What should I do? Yeah, I guess why not both? There you go. I gain prestige from hunt, okay. Maybe we do this hunt after all. Oh, but there we go. There we go. Garnatash Clash against King of Valencia. That's him here. Yeah, of course we declare for our liege. Who's in this? It's still just him. Okay. He's here. I guess I'm so reluctant to raise my armies because when I move my armies down south, I'm kind of leaving this flank open. At the same time, they are up here, and this is a war that should be ended as soon as possible, I think. You know what? Let's do something about that. Where's our... Oh yeah, there it is. Now let's move it to Barcelona, because I guess we're going by sea. Raise the armies, yeah, and I think he will lead that by himself. Yeah, it needs to make a show. Show strength. So I guess what happened now is that... forgot about him. Damn it. Totally forgot about him. He needs to be banished still. Still can't be announced the claims, right? Still cannot get a hook. Then he needs to be banished. Lost all of his honor. Of course his son is not going to like that. He's going to be trouble. There we go. Now the alliance is invalid. And here he is, Raymond Berenguer. Yeah, I guess he's... Yeah, do not trust him. Court position boon lost. Wow. That was a quick one. I can actually... Attempted family murder. I have that at the back of my hand, so that's something to come back to. And I guess for his involvement in killing his own brother, Constantin d'Angoulême is granted a pardon for his crimes. There you go. A strong hook on her. It's very costly. It is very costly. She is the mother of all these d'Angoulême children. Ay, 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 ay. I don't know if you can hear my cat. Yeah. Yeah, she's doing her thing. There's no reason why we should not be friends instead. As long as she knows how easily I could have been her enemy. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good as well. Maybe what we could do is make sure that she... Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Have her take the vows. So she's not lurking around our court anymore. Oh, the personal physician is unreliable. That's Emilio. All right, I guess. Tortured family member. Revoked my court position. Imprisoned family member. Yeah, I guess he did not like that. I guess he did not. How might he even be? Oh, the scheme is gone. Okay, so I guess when we killed Charles, the scheme was gone. He was behind that scheme. But obviously he did have co-conspirators. Would even our Emilio here, would he be behind this? It's about time we look for someone else in that role here. There's hardly anyone, right? She's almost dead. And our wife, no, that's not a job for a wife. Definitely not. You know what? He has been in this position loyally for a time. Let's sway him. Let us sway him. How's everyone else doing? Do I have vassals that need swaying? Apart from Raymond Berenguer. There you go. Baudouin of Cerdagna and Count Franck. Let's start with him. There you go. Swaying people left and right. Okay, so who's now in this war? That guy. Yeah, I guess that's still pathetic. I guess he was trying to, or what he thought was, they are up here. Now I can go and then take his land. Our efforts to convert Tarragona are successful so far. However, since it would take up a lot of time to continue Tarragona, I advise that our efforts be redirected somewhere more deserving. Okay, yeah, I guess you know best. Are we there yet? There we go. So, where do we need to go? Hey, he's at war as well with someone else? No. Okay. We are going... I guess we could go directly for... Whoop. Coming from the sea and then going straight... Straight for Granada. Yes. Oh! Nah, okay. He is certain that my uncle Emilio is scheming against my friend Constantin. Huh? That's not something we endorse. We'll let the traitor be known to all. But now we definitely know he's also scheming. He's checking boxes. I can demand payment. I can do that. Do I have that perk? No. Oh, is that part of the struggle? Weird. Promote culture finish. For some reason. Alright, no, that's the culture acceptance. I'm always looking at this and think it's 43% Mozarabs in there. That is not true. That is the cultural acceptance. And that has been growing. We need to look here. It was at minus 4.4%. Now it's minus 3.4. So we're actually gaining something here. So we can go ahead. Yeah. I mean, it's always a good sign when you are out on the sea with your army and you're still making plus. Still making positive income. So we are doing well in that regard. Alright, here we go. Going straight for Granada. Yeah, there it is. Beautiful. We're going to sack it. I guess it's going to take a while. We do have more. Oh, what's this? You cannot be serious. You cannot be serious. Of all manner of vile things, he satisfies his hunger with human flesh. Jesus Christ. I guess that's his desperation. Maybe some witch doctor told him that by consuming the flesh of men, he could be cured from his leprosy. Oh, dear Lord. I get no. That is not something we can endorse to any degree, right? Do we expose that? I guess he did help us, right? Getting rid of Charles. So there's some... I'm currently at a war. I don't want to make many decisions here while I'm at war. And he is a knight in the army currently, so yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's where he gets the strength from, right? That's where he is able to still serve as a knight while being a leper. Ugh, what a dark person. Use that, okay. How long does it take? 5 months, so that's okay. That is okay. All these wars. How's it going up here? I guess we are doing fine. Yeah. That's Ramon Berenguer. It's going to be tricky, I think, going against him. 900 military, 700 caballeros. So I guess our retinue vanguard will slice through them. We do have another son. Wanting him to name him after me. Could we... Alexandros, that's quite nice. I was thinking, like, we do give the boys names that are like names we would use in private, right? I do like that somehow, Alexandros. So I guess somewhere down the line, probably in the Burgundy side, there were some Byzantine people. No, come on. That's a name that comes with, that evokes something, right? Alexander the Great. Great conqueror. Now they are here. Oh, this game. This game is killing me. This game is killing me. While performing his duties as my spy master, Count Ruben has uncovered a secret held by my friend Constantin. He is the murderer behind the death of my brother Ulrich. Yeah, that's, I guess that's it. There's no coming back from that. But now it kind of puts it in perspective. His whole, I'm going to go against my own brother, so I'm in the good graces of Raymond Guilhem. He's a conniving bastard, isn't he? Constantin. Wow. Killed my brother, then killed his own brother. The House d'Angoulême, they have not, well, I guess their father was a really, really good guy. Helped us a lot. There's the mother, and I guess she's to blame. It's her. Oh my god. I obviously need to go against this. Yeah, people will lose opinion, obviously. I can't do that in the middle of the war. It's going to cause upheaval. But yeah. Wow. How could you do this, Constantin? Going behind my back. Oof. Hey, hey, hey. I guess that's what you get when you have a family that values traits such as being callous and vengeful. Entertaining the court of snakes where people just plot and kill each other. 42 days left. Yeah. I guess they're on our side as well. Bourgogne. I'm not sure what they are here for. Alright, yeah, okay. Count Raymond of Alcaraz, okay. The swaying is in full effect. Okay, yeah. A band of several hundred pale-skinned Sakaliba, enslaved men and women from the eastern reaches of Europe, have escaped the realm of my acquaintance Emir Ismail. Okay. Talk as he may about how treasured they were in his armies and his harem. Oh, poor Bajan here. It's been in the harem of the Emir. They have braved many dangers to seek freedom in my land. We all have scars, their leader Bajen tells me, on our bodies or deep inside, but we are strong and determined. We long for some land of our own, where we can speak our ancestral tongue. I guess it's Russian. What do you do here? If you let us settle in the city of Mayal, we would work hard to make it prosper. No, that's not going to happen. Yeah, I guess that's the reasonable option. He can stay. There you go. But his friends must go elsewhere. Knight improved. Yeah, okay, that's nice. He's now my courtier. Okay. Can I do anything with him? I guess I can demand his conversion. And he may not accept this. I think he'll be out soon. Yeah, there we go. Refused. Okay. I guess he'll... Yeah, there you go, man. Short tenure at the court. Guess I'm doing him a favor. He would have been killed. sooner or later by someone else. Uh-huh. I guess that was a good enough start, but we're not there. Should go for his lands as well. Or stay here and besiege something else. Nah, let's go over there. A ransom. Yeah, I guess that would be the practice. Yeah, I guess I really need to make some concessions here. He can't just alienate everyone. We'll grant his uncle a pardon, just to make sure he stays put. In this climate, I can't go against all of them. Okay. I guess we go back to... yeah, disrupting schemes. We know who the murderer of... oh, the bailiff's innovation. That's actually great. Can have more buildings, although I guess... yeah? There are some options here for us. We're going for hospices again. That might actually be good. Uh-huh. Or for something that really enhances our military. Blacksmiths. What is the special building here again? 575. Not that great, isn't it? I think it's the weakest special building out there. Embarkation cost minus 25%. Woohoo! I guess the naval speed is nice, and the control growth, the development growth is really nice, but yeah, okay. I need 575 for that. Okay. Let's go for the blacksmiths. Well, let's do that, because we have the money. It's quite cheap for us. There we are. Alright. I need to keep in mind all of these things. So... oh dear. There's no one left that we can trust. Arranging a betrothal. He wants all of our family in the end, right? His firstborn is married to a Taillefer. His daughter is married to me, and now he wants to go for her with Emond here. I guess it's kind of an honor, as I do see here, to gain lots of prestige. But I guess at this point we need to decline him, because we're getting in that territory where where technically brother-in-law and sister-in-law means sister and brother. So that would be highly incestuous. There we go. I always find that confusing that they highlight these order holdings in the same way they highlight my own holding, so it looks like that is my holding now. That's a UI mistake. Not a great user experience. Yeah, they are not to be forgiven. They will not be pardoned. I can change his contract. Do I want to? Do I need to? No, I think I don't. Aha. That strange sensation comes to me again, all of a sudden. I feel as if somewhere, someone had just said something unflattering about me. Oh, Jesus Christ. And arousal stress. Yeah, give it to me. Oh dear. Yeah, continue. I think after this we will return. There we go, honest and temperate. Yeah, make sure that these children are better people. Oh, Fulkin died in his sleep. There we go. Yeah, at least he was someone who was loyal. Someone whom we could trust, actually. Maybe give this to Franck here. Offering him some responsibility. What's his son good at, by the way? Oh, he's actually a decent steward. Okay. Keep that in mind. Not swayed. Oh, damn it. The pair of gloves. I'm traveling around my realm, as I do. I'm laying siege here. When I pass by a leathersmith's workshop in one town, I peruse the products the leathersmith has on sale and notice a pair of simple leather gloves. Leather. The leathersmith says it was initially made for a client who later cancelled the order after the gloves had already been made, unfortunately. I put the gloves on, and to my surprise, it fits my hand perfectly. It feels so nice too. Since it won't be going to whoever originally commissioned it, perhaps I could buy it so the leathersmith's hard work won't be in vain. That's a... I don't need that, do I? I have my rock. My special rock. I don't need gloves. Yeah, no. Oh, there we go. I have another plot against me. It's the tarnish reputation. At least not murder, right? That's we don't need to retaliate in kind. I guess, yeah, we will return back home after this. Oh, still need to I hope we can still do that. Bury our brother properly. And that could be a good opportunity to kind of bring people together. But yeah, need to do some things before. What was that? What was that? Did I see that correctly? It was here, and all of a sudden it went there. This game. Well, I guess we, that war's over anyway. I can't disband my army here. Let's go over there then. Aha, seaweed fertilizer. The farmers who dwell in the coastal regions at Barcelona have developed a reputation for being experts at the use of seaweed as a fertilizer. While using seaweed as fertilizer in coastal regions is not a new concept, it takes skill and knowledge to make the most use of seaweed as fertilizer for this purpose. Perhaps we should support these farmers. Yeah, I guess we do. There we go. Seaweed fertilizer. Oh, yeah, that's actually good. What is that then? Oh, that if we invest 60, we would gain this for 25 years. I think that's actually a worthy investment. There we go. Yeah, powerful vassals expect council position. I guess we will give him one. At some point. And we can. He's also okay in martial, isn't he? Yeah, I need to readjust positions, I think. Oh. There you go. Disband the army. Yes. Yeah, and I guess now that we're back, first of all, he's going to be relieved of his position. Or do we keep him in that position and then we will know where he is so we can imprison him better? Because he will lose some... oh, I could do that, right? Challenge a criminal to a duel to enforce their punishment if you win. But he's good. That's not a given here. And we're not that honorable. He's not that honorable. If he was like brave and wrathful, I would think about that. But we are not. And this could go sideways. And then we die, I guess. If I expose his secret, I think the game is stupid in that regard. It would still count as a tyrannical if I imprison him, even though he's a known murderer of my own brother. Oh, well, we'll see what happens. There we go. Exposed his secret. No, okay, is a known criminal. Alright, okay. 90% chance. There we go. I mean, there's nothing I can do here, other than, you know. Oh, the spice trader! Famous spice peddler in town. Okay. Oh, I can do something. Decision to purchase his special 5-spice blend. Okay. I will consider this, I guess. I'm currently in the middle of something. Right, there we go. He is in the dungeons. Yeah, Master of the Horse position vacated. You can hold a grudge all you want. That is not going to help you in the slightest. Let's bring William to court as marshal. And when it comes to Constantine here, there's really no choice. He has murdered our own brother. The traitorous Angoulême family. How far they've fallen. Yeah, what do we do with him? I guess, yeah, he would have some ideas about how to do this properly. Like crushing the impaling, whatever. But at the end of the day, right, he is a nobleman. And that he somehow deserves, he deserves beheading, at least. So there we go. Yeah. The responsibility of justice heavy upon me. I do like that they don't make this text here more gratuitous than it needs to be. I see a serene and perfect clarity settle in Constantine's face, a peaceful acceptance of his fate. He knew what he was doing. Yeah. He perfectly knew what he was doing there. Hell awaits you. And obviously his family hates me now. And that's going to be a big concern. That's going to be a big concern. I guess no one needs to murder him now anymore. Yeah. Oh dear. Well, there we go. Making love to the wife, just to, you know, relieve some stress here. Quickly. Josette is unreliable. Yeah, of course she is. There we go. That was his wife. Oh dear. Court poet. Huh. Who's she? I don't know who she is, but she's good in this position, so there you go. What do we do with her then? Can't make her take the vows. Won't like that. I should have clicked that away. Where is she? I mean, I need to check this now because obviously, like, she hates me now. He hates me now. Executed family. Ho 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 ho. That obviously was a choice that doesn't sit well with the other people here. Huh. If I dismiss her, then all of these, like the children, will go as well. Can I put her in a different court? Like the thing that I used to do. Oh, there's a count here now. We don't have a... There, he's still a prince bishop. 16 courtiers, so I guess... Present gift of the special spice. I see. No, he does accept people, but I guess only good knights. Yeah, so no. Need to think of something of how to deal with this. But for now, let's organize this funeral. Yeah, bury him close, obviously. There he is. Yeah, that's fine. Manage guests. So, who's coming? Duke Guillaume of Toulouse. Ruben is coming. Boudoir is coming. It's telling on who's not coming. Because Raymond Berenguer, the Count of Angoulême, is not coming. And that tells us something. Yeah, I guess that would be fine. We don't want to invite too many people. I guess have our knights there too to secure the premise. Vizian is not coming, but I guess, yeah, he would not arrive in time. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Let's do that. How's it going in that regard? Oh, I guess quite well. We arrive for the funeral. There we go. It's a bit of a shame that the game does not take these kind of contexts into account, though I guess it would be difficult to implement that. Like, he was justly beheaded. What else could you have done? It's something to plot something and then it doesn't come to be, but it's a whole nother thing to have murdered someone. Or orchestrated that murder. I guess that's going to take a while. Oh no, 25 days before this begins. Fast forward a little. Alright, I was looking for educating children. Alright, now it's not that... I cannot do it that well because I'm not here at court. That girl... yeah, she is the daughter of the wet nurse, so she deserves some kind of... although that is really not what she should be doing. She is going to suffer if she continues to learn. Or to not learn this, anyways. Okay, can't pick anyone else right now. Nah, it's okay, then I'll do that when I'm back home. If I remember it. Okay. That small lady here is also here, okay. A guest. Okay, a low-born guest. Not at my court, so that's fine. Of all the figures venerated and villainous, none have been desired more than our departed Ulrich, with his crowd of weepers and gawkers finding other subjects to satisfy their fascination. I'm at last left with a moment of solace between myself and my brother. Yeah, I allow myself a moment of grief. I guess I would do that. Horrible thing. Okay. What is he doing? Yeah. I guess we had that coming for us. Yeah. He is attacking He wants back. And yeah, obviously we have to declare for our liege. That is our land. We have to defend it. Why do I get this message twice? I can manage things from here for the time being. But yeah, we'll not win this. I guess he's already here. Huh. Let's see. It would not be that bad. Right? We don't need that terribly. The mourners move through the hall, weeping in a kind of macabre dance, all for Ulrich. I must remain strong. It would still be under Taillefer rule. He's incorporating that into his lands, not kind of taking it over. Count Ruben of Girona, usually the lifeblood of any feast, now sits across from me, misty-eyed, with an untouched goblet at his side. Aww. I'm not going to invest that much money currently. But yeah, I join in the offering. The shadows of mourners no longer loom over me, and I'm at last given a moment alone. Yeah, feels good. Master Zeuskind. Okay. Zeuskind ibn Gabirol. Aha. He's on our side. Good stuff. No, huh? No, he's against us. Bad. Bad man. Oh. I guess that's not... Yeah. He knows he's not good at this, or he would know. And speaking of his virtue, at least would give him the opportunity to make himself be seen in a better light. So yeah, let's take that one. Angoulême is under siege. I guess. No, but he's going. Okay. Before me a feasting table stocked high with all manner of food and drink, as if Ulrich were trying to offer a final act of magnanimity. Yeah, no, to Ulrich, yeah. I think I always take the same options there. Mainly the same options, but yeah, what else should I do? My counselor, Guy de Montferrand, died of old age. Okay. What counselor was he? Oh, was he the brewmaster? Ha. Brrr. Whom do we want in this position then? Maybe first of all let's look at who could be a good master of the horse, and Count Frank here would actually be good at this. So he's also the chancellor currently, right? So he's already taking responsibilities in the realm. Oh, by the way, he's a kinslayer, is he? Jesus Christ. People entertained at my court. Bernat actually could be doing this. I think he's not the head knight of the Norman retainers, is he? Because that would be perfect. But I guess it's still a good choice. Do a lady in waiting? No. Court brewmaster. Do I give this opportunity to Emilio? I would want a personal physician who's solely focused on that. I don't need someone who's solely focused on hunting. So I guess he could do that. There you go. And he shares that with the court. Yeah. Court and guest opinion plus 10. Good stuff. I guess that's it for now. Uh-huh. My glory is widely known. The inconsolable Lupus. Who are you? Mayor Lupus of Prades. Okay, yeah. I guess I just quietly nod. I don't know him that well. Now Bayak is under siege. Okay. Would I even have a chance against him? Oh, no. Not against 2,000 guys. Perona is pregnant once more. Jesus Christ. The Third Holy Roman War for Duke Candido's claim on the Duchy of Romagna. I'm already in 3 wars. I cannot possibly do that. Yeah. There I am, being only distinguished again. Hey. Yeah, I was looking forward for this opportunity. His circlet would go with him into his grave. World culture finished. That is good. I guess. Alright, he's back to organizing army now. He should be 4 years. Jesus. Yeah. Now the time has come to commit Auric's final rites before his final journey to the hereafter. At least the ceremony was beautiful. Oh dear. So who else is here? Yeah, I guess we definitely want to get rid of him at some point, but we can't do that right now because he's crucial for several wars, I guess. Henrique is interested in learning. I guess that's not something we want to foster. If at all, then he should go into a stewardship education focus. There we go. And I guess, and that's where the paranoid part comes in. He cannot entrust someone with that, so he would care for the upbringing of his son himself. That makes sense to me. I could have him learn a language. Speaking his mother's language, yeah, I guess that would be nice for him. To communicate with her. Although I guess she speaks a language. Not so... Ugh. You can now fail at 2 sway schemes at once. Here's your perk. To nurture relationships between the next generation of rulers is a duty we should not neglect, says Princess Perona. Some of your more influential vassals have children that I am certain Henrique would benefit from knowing. That is Dania, that is Ruben's child. That is Albert, who is Albert's son, but he's only 7. Yeah. That is something I would foster, yeah. Yeah. Because, yeah, even when he is paranoid, he knows that having friends is something that yeah, it's good for you. You need to have friends. You cannot do everything on your own. 3,000 guys in here, yeah. We're definitely losing that one. Oh, I feel great. I'm not irritable anymore. I guess. Oh yeah, lady in waiting is unreliable. There we go. She's also 23. She should marry. Let me check. Generous, gregarious, craven. Craven does not mix well with brave. Not marrying a Taillefer, no. Yeah, I guess that's the only option that we have for her. And for him. I guess. There you go. Veneration of a local observed among the rural population of Eu is Philippe de Baternay. Okay. I guess. Oh god. Following the start of the Navarran border raid of Calatayud, our liege has called their banners, and we must now decide how to answer our summons. Jaime of... he is actually a vassal of Mummy. Brr, what do we do in that instance? Declare for liege, remain neutral, side with the enemy. No, we definitely do not do that. And I think we have an obligation to declare for our liege, so yeah, there you go. Doesn't make it easier, though. So, yeah, that's what we're currently up against. Tons of wars, with no relaxation in sight. Struggle and strife from within, with people murdering each other left and right. It is not going to be easier to navigate to navigate our march here. Yeah, but I guess we will have to. So Ramon Guillem will have to suffer for a bit more. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye-bye.